Jonathan, the other day, Lane was in here and he was talking about you beating him on a field goal in one time during your career. I mean, how long did it take you to remind him of that?
Yeah, I've talked to him about maybe twice about it, and it was pretty cool. When I first got here, it was one of the first things we talked about, just a good laugh, but, you know, I don't think he took it very lightly. There's also another coach on this staff that keeps reminding me of it every day, so it's good to have those memories.
Hey, Jonathan, does the arena matter in terms of kicking? I mean, I know you were playing Division I football, but moving up to the SEC, I mean, 100,000 people and the game on the line and all that. Have you contemplated that, or does it even matter to you?
I don't think it plays a factor that much. I played at Clemson and also played in Knoxville, so I'm very familiar with playing in big stadiums.
Just what was it about, I guess, Ole Miss and Kiffin, what kind of sold you on wanting to make the move here when you hit the portal?
Yeah, so I entered the portal, and they're one of the schools that contacted me out of many. And I wanted to be kind of close to home since Charlotte was only 4.5 hours, and Oxford from back to Georgia is about 4 hours and 50 minutes, so it wasn't that much of a difference.
How has camp been for you? I know you were kind of a summer edition or late spring edition. Just how has that transition been so far for you?
It's been good, you know, getting to know new teammates, getting used to new operation and everything. So it's been fun, but it's a learning progress.
All right, Jonathan, so just coming from you, what is your range? Where do you feel comfortable kicking field goals from?
I'm comfortable from anywhere where my coaches put me out there. You know, I hope they believe in me to make the kick, and wherever they feel like they're most comfortable with me kicking, that's where I'll be kicking from.
But you don't have a yard line number in your mind where you're like, okay, I can be money from here on in?
Probably around 56, around there, 56, 57, I'd say. Under 60 probably in the game, because in practice, you know, you can hit kicks off a stick and all that, but when it's live in a game, it's much different.
I think you kind of answered it right there. I saw that your longest field goal was 56 yards against Western Kentucky. I mean, was that, you know, do you remember what hash that was on? Do you remember kind of what part of the game that was in, or? Yeah,
it was against Western Kentucky. It was left hash. I played Mason Brooks, so that was against him. So I brought it up to him whenever I got here.
So how many of your teammates or coaches have you beaten?
I think it's just Coach Kiffin, and I can't remember who else. But I know I remember beating Coach Kiffin in my freshman year.
Do you feel like you've got any kind of pressure on you? I mean, in terms of, you know the kicking situation and why they brought you in and everything. Do you feel like there's pressure on you to produce this year?
I think there's pressure on everybody, and I'm just here to compete. Me and Christian have been, you know, battling out. The snappers have too. So, you know, it's just we're all competitive, and I think we all have pressure on each other just to perform at the best we can.
I don't remember if you've answered this already, but how many times have you been in those really clutch situations late in the game?
I'd say a few. We had some last year. I know we went to double overtime with Rice last year, so I had to make, like, I think a 20-yard field goal to tie the game or something like that, and also last year against ODU. So.
Any more questions?
All right, thank you.